But, oh, it's nice. It's going to be in the high 40s, I think. And that's so much better than 20 or 30, which we had for a while. And it really, it spurs me on. It gives me a little more bounce in my step. At 77, you're looking for all the bounces you could get. Not too many, because you tip over too easily. That's why it's balance. I mean, that's why I don't run as much. It's not my bones and muscles can't handle it. It's the balance in the mind. All that other stuff. But actually, I was thinking about it is, at this time of my life or whatever, and the Lesko Help is doing so well for me, and the people seem to enjoy it every once in a while. I mean, we can't please everybody, I know. People who read things and expect things. And that's why it's so nice to just charge $20. I'll give you money back no matter what. It doesn't matter. You're not going to really change my life. I had $20 away, and that's it. And it's just, if I could teach us something somehow about resources that are available, and that's why, the hugs. What I see too is I'm trying to hug as many people I can virtually, right? Because we don't do each other personally, and that's hard to do with this COVID going on. But members are doing that, man. The members have been so nice to other members and helping. I can't even get a word in edgewise sometimes. I go, oh yeah, I tried this, didn't work. I tried that, it did work. And that to me is the nicest thing. And that's why I'm working on another platform that we could use in addition to this, where it could be really grouped different by, state. So everybody in Pennsylvania could have one place to share little information just about Pennsylvania or Southern Oregon or wherever you are. Because a lot of this stuff is now different programs. That's why I did Lesko Report. So if you don't want to join, then I'm starting to organize everything by state. Here's all the federal programs that come to your state to apply to. And now, I mean, the new, Biden's new stimulus package, man, there's going to be probably up to $20,000 or more per family. When you get in the 25 more weeks of unemployment, and the kids stuff could be up to $10,000 per family, plus the normal, stimulus checks. So again, it probably, could do this. I mean, to make $20,000 is probably not unreasonable, and particularly for families as an individual one. But now, even they're making it easier for individual to get money from the grant money from the IRS through the earned income tax credit. See, it used to be you had to be 25 years old or under 65. Now, for the new one, you could be any age. So you could get another like $600, $500 or so from the earned income tax credit on this. So that's why it's learning all these little things. Money for daycare and childcare. I mean, that's going to be a big thing. Actually, we had the Federal Reserve guy. What's his name? Paulson? Is that it? I'm so old. Remember so many fun. But he's talking about, we need more childcare programs to help people pay for childcare. We have of all the developed countries, we used to be number one on women participation in the workforce. Now we're way down on the bottom. Why? Childcare, right? I mean, all those important things in life seem to still fall to women, whether it's taking care of the aging, taking care of the kids. I mean, I was involved in helping somebody who was trying to get out of jail. I mean, it's all women doing this stuff, all the important things in life. Men just have too much time on their hand trying to make more money or whatever, as opposed to the human stuff that we really need. And women are, it fell to them more. And I don't know why you're missing out, man. Like my father raising kids, he was hardly around or whatever, man. Kids to me were the only thing in life I found that was better than I thought it would be. Everything else, by the time I got it, like being a New York Times bestseller or finally having $1 million company or whatever, big deal, But having kids was just incredible. Good morning, Matthew, and group chat from Mississippi. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna. There's something called Mighty Network, I think it is. I have a site there I'm trying to practice so that when you belong to Lesko Help on Facebook, and Facebook's getting really funky with all the trolls and all that kind of stuff, even if it's a closed group, they sneak in somehow. And so that is really a paywall, but if you're a member of Lesko Help, you'll get a code that be able to use that, and it'll be less being wide open spaces like a lot of the Facebook stuff, and YouTube's that way. That's why I had to cut out the comment section, because it's just people who were ripping other people off and using the comment section, pretending they were me and everything. And that happens on YouTube too. I mean, on Facebook, people that pretend they're me. That's not me asking for money. The only thing, I have two ways, that I survive. One is the Facebook group, which is $20 a month, and the other is I just said LeskoReports.com. So you got LeskoHelp.com, which is the Facebook group, and Lesko Reports, which is state by state reports for $5.95. I love my children. They are my world. Yes, my children are really cool. And even my boys now, they're in their 30s. They're older than me. I thank you. And they're still fun. And to be in their lives at all. And what would I do? Go skiing or something? I mean, that's what I used to think of. Oh, why do I want kids? I don't have to worry. I couldn't go skiing or all this kind of stuff. That's not sort of important. They give you so much more in life. It's just great. And that's why even now, the people that are joining Lesko Help, I feel they're just so warm-hearted, it seems. There's a couple of idiots, but we put up with them. We have to. But if you want to leave, there, I say, hey, if this isn't for you, happy to refund all your money. There's no time for pretending, to be something you're not. And that's why it's the people I see are hugging each other and helping and encouraging people, and people, because we have a lot of people with financial problems out there, and that's worrisome. And I don't know how we're going to solve all these. And you can't do it overnight. You got to plan long term. And so what are you going to do? How are you going to create income for yourself to be self-sufficient? And there's a couple ways. I mean, to me, is you get education and training, and that's available for free. You start a business that doesn't cost much money or any money. There's so many businesses now, you don't need money to start. Everybody thinks you do because somebody's telling you that, but you don't. There's too many ways to do it. There certainly are, but you want to start a telephone company or a hotel, then you do. But there's too many services, too many things that you could provide and get money for the rest of your life. Like me, all my businesses I started cost nothing whatsoever. I mean, where am I? Yeah. Back there by Abe, about 2.5 blocks from Abe, is where I started my first business in a 1-bedroom apartment with just me, a phone, and a desk. That was it. This is before the internet or whatever, before the wheel, before anything. And it was just trying to find customers. I get on a phone every day and try to find it. It was dreadful. I hated it. And that's a problem working at home back then. You had the refrigerator, the TV, and everything. You would put off that hard decision you had to make, make those 100 calls today or whatever the hell it was to try to get anybody interested. But that's the only way you're going to learn, because what we have in our mind we think will make money is probably wrong. But we have to be told by people who give the money, who want that stuff. I always think that a good lover doesn't have to be told what to do. Your heart has to be in it. You know? And you have to feel that from the other person through their heart too. Being told what to do is, you know, you got to be better than that. So business is like that too. People don't even know what they want. You know, I mean, they do, but it's, yeah, I want $1 million. Ah, shit, you know. They don't know what else to say. That's why you have to dig in deeper. Don't join clubs that are of people like you. You know, you're an accountant. Don't join accounting societies. I mean, there's probably a little bit there, but no. Who needs accountants? A small business. You join small business society. You go to where you want to join the societies of people who are going to buy you, not people like you. You know what people like you have problems with, because you have them too. And that's all you learn. But you got to solve problems for other people so you get paid. That's what you got to do. You know. And that's how you're selling ice cream. You don't want to go to an ice cream factory association or whatever. Well, maybe a little bit to learn some techniques, but you're important. If nobody buys your ice cream, you're out of business. So if nobody buys your service, you're out of business. So trying to find out who your potential people are and what they need, and how do you understand what they really need, not what they tell you they need, what they really need, because we don't know. We don't have a good enough language to explain all that stuff to people. I don't know. I mean, people say, you happy? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, these are complicated issues. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, I want it easier. Yeah, well, that's not really it. You have to dig down and start feeling the person from the inside out. Everything that's important is inside, not on the outside. Is that too windy? Can you guys hear me? Look where I am now. See, that's right. But it's fun to figure it out. That's what we're here for. Life it's changing every day. And it requires new skills, learning new stuff. That's the only way you grow. You don't grow by doing the same thing and making it easier. No, you grow by doing something harder, playing against somebody that's stronger than you so you can improve your game, not have easy wins. That doesn't improve you at all. Yeah. Yes, we can hear. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. And that's the important thing in life. How are you going to grow? How are you going to give more of yourself? You know, and that's what I hope I can keep doing that till my face falls in the bowl of soup at dinner and it's over, you know. And that's what we should be doing, I think, for each other. And that's why I think Lesko Help, I see everybody's hugging. I see so many virtual hugs. Yeah. And just kindness and saying nice things and congratulating people when they get something and all that kind of thing that we can do with each other. We have enough meanness out there. You don't have to pay somebody to be mean to you. And that's what I hope Lesko Help can be more of.
How you doing?
Hey, how'd you know it was me? You did. Oh, was that you in the house?
Buying GameStop or we're not buying GameStop?
Great. GameStop, what's that?
The stock that's going up.
Oh, the stock. Oh, God, yeah, no. No, you invest in you, not somebody else. Yeah, thank you. Some guys, he grew up with me. Boy, that makes me feel old as shit, huh? But it's all about growing. You can make fun doing it. You can have a miserable time. But the miserable time is really between your ears, right? And bad shit's going to happen no matter what. So you might as well just pick your ass up and try it again. You know, I mean, the alternative doesn't sound too enjoyable, to tell you the truth. So we have control over more than we think we do. We certainly don't have control of the outside, but we have control of the inside a little more. Yeah. And people are gonna piss you off no matter what. Bad things are gonna happen no matter what. So trying to have a life that nothing bad happens, you know, you should give up that. And just play with it. Spread peace and light, yes. Well, lightness. I mean, the incredible lightness of being. I remember that That was by a Czechoslovak guy. I think I forget his name. But I'm Slovak and I sort of remember that. So let me know if I can help. That's leskohelp.com. You don't need this. I'm putting together a new free report for everybody, for every state. I'm finding, but there's about a dozen sources in every state that will do research for you for free. The same thing I charge for. There are offices that do that for free. And I'm compiling a list for all the states, and I'll give it for free so you know where to turn to if you have free help and you can't afford me or whatever. There are services for free that the government already pays for. And I should have that maybe by tomorrow. So it'll be a free link, I'll put it in the description every time I do a video on YouTube. Segways. See the segways? I think in DC here we have some tourist groups that just go on segways. I wonder if they still do that because it's, because of COVID. I ran into a friend who was having coffee, going to see a doctor. He hurt his shoulders or something, and he's from my neighborhood. He's an older guy, not as old as me, but older guy. And we both moved down to the city from the suburbs at the same time. And I was saying, yes, we're going. Old people are moving to the hip city. Yeah. So we're hipsters down in the city, this old people. And I said they're going to change the name to become a hip city to a hip replacement city. There's all these old people moving downtown. Because what's great is being old, you don't have to get in a car. You don't have to. I rarely drive at all. And that's you walk around. I got 18 restaurants within 3 blocks, which is great. I can run here, I come out, take a walk, going for a walk on the suburbs, man. It's like taking a walk on the Beltway. That's no fun. But it is here, particularly when it's nice weather. It's, you hear sirens and gunshots, and music, all kind. Actually, what used to drive me nuts, we lived out in the country for a while, and the crickets would drive me nuts. That just made me feel insecure. The noise, traffic, and everything makes me feel more secure. And more humans around. Animals are less interesting. Or it makes me feel more alone. I don't. Who the hell knows? We all struggle. Nobody knows what they're doing. I'm scared as hell, and I don't know what I'm doing. But that's a neighbor, a homeless neighbor. See? Yeah, I think there's only for every homeless, there's only 1 room available or something like that. Dreadful situation. We got a lot of shit to work on. Well, let's work on ourselves to make that better too, because then we can help other people. We can't help other people until we help ourselves. Talk to you soon.